72 hours. 72 hours of day without night. Daylight has returned, but for how long and at what cost? How did this happen? This is what you know. Lucy resurfaced, and with her, fury at the Seneschal Victor for having the audacity to attempt to summon her. In her rage, she slammed her hand to the ground, screaming at those assembled.
You want the sun back so bad, you can have it!
And in an instant, with a burst of brilliant energy, the sun replaced the bloated red moon in the sky. The kindred, now in the direct line of the burning, blistering, deadly light of day, ran terrified back inside Elysium. The only kindred that remained safe was the Brujah Primogen, June, who had accepted a vial of Lucy's blood prior to the attack. Josiah Beckett and his following are singing hymns of praise to the Almighty above for bringing back the sun. They believe it was their prayers, and their prayers alone, that brought the day back to South Florida. This proves they are the chosen few, destined to deliver his divine machinations. What those machinations are, it seems, only the good preacher knows. Those of you with an eye on the church have noticed a modified tour bus being packed and loaded with food, weapons, medicine, holy water, and other essentials. Rumors have spread that the good Reverend Josiah Beckett himself will be taking to the road and bringing his message to the masses. Surely he is just spreading the good word and not looking for something. Surely. A contingent of Josiah's holy army attacked and took over the WSVN Channel 7 television station, 46 hours into the constant light. Since then, they have been broadcasting their sermons 24 hours a day. It appears the unending sun has also affected the dirt nails. As the new crop crawled up from their shallow graves, they were met with the sun, and their sickened bodies burst into flames. Rumors spread that the unmarked military covered the area in a flammable liquid. But you know the truth. Kindred, even the fresh ones, burn in the noonday sun. The sky flickers, like the static on a dead television station. Darkness strobes in and out, the barest hint of night mocking you. You feel strange. You feel the need to sleep, to go to ground while the sun is up. But you can also fight it with a little willpower and a strong resolve. The spooks have been seen less and less. They seem to have collected what they needed and have spent the last 72 hours packing up and rolling out. Those still left have retreated to the casino and seem to be in a holding pattern. Those collected off the streets have either been returned or are still being held in quarantine. The people are out in the streets celebrating. They have also gotten bold in the sunlight. Curfews are still in effect, but are being ignored. People are gathering in groups for the first time in a long time. A huge gathering on the beach in Hollywood has been going on for almost 70 straight hours. Drinking, smoking, and drugs abound. No police or military were on the scene to stop the revelry, but members of the Church of the Light set up a first aid tent where they handed out water, food, and prayer cards. Those that did not take advantage of the medical help were mostly seen for sunburns, dehydration, or exhaustion, and in one case, an overdose of the street drug, crocodile. Closer to home, your internal, eternal politics are, in a word, fucked. A riot which broke out close to the Elysium the night of the sun's return masked the destruction of the Giovanni's domain near the ports. Jules Dupont is becoming increasingly more agitated by the day, and his demeanor at Elysium could only be described as erratic. Prince Dupont, sensing treachery, staked the Samedi sheriff in front of all assembled. Tommy Giovanni, enraged by the destruction of his haven, fled to the sewers, where he was stalked by the eccentric Gangrel and the newly arrived Tremere, staked, and returned to Elysium. Will there be punishment? Will there be stability? Will there be night once again? Only time will tell. And time is the one thing you have in spades.